New year, new you, huh? Is it really though? Is that really how it goes? Can we simply proclaim, it's a new year, so it's a new me? What does that even really mean? Look, I'm not trying to knock resolutions. Resolutions are great. They're an attempt for us to better ourselves. The question is, why? Why are we doing it in the first place? Why are we even making a resolution? To give you some statistics, roughly 6%, according to an article I found on Forbes, sticks with it by the next year. That means only 6% of the people who make all these resolutions make it to the end of the year with what it is they set out to do. I think that's pretty amazing, because sometimes it seems like maybe it's more like 1% do it, but 6%, that's pretty good. The question is, are you a part of that 6%? I think what really sets the 6% apart from everybody else, and really the people who stay true to their commitments, it's because of their why. Why did they set a resolution in the first place? Another thing to take note here is just because it's a new year doesn't mean it's time to renew yourself, or it's the only time to renew yourself. Sure, is it a good time to check up on yourself? Yeah, we can use that as a nice little marker. The main thing is, figure out why you want to do it in the first place. Why are you trying to better yourself? Dig deeper into why you're making a resolution. Don't just do it based off peer pressure. That won't get you very far. Or just because it's a new year and that's the thing that people always do. There's no need to do what people always do. Do what suits you. There are 3 easy ways to really make these resolutions stick, to really make why you want to get better stick, and allow you to stay true to your commitment. Because really what it is that most of us need an epiphany. We really do need to figure out what it is that's making us do what it is that we do. So number 1, and it's definitely the hardest, it has to be decide what you really want. What is it that you are striving for? What is it you are trying to better about yourself? And for what reason? Now I know that that's probably the hardest one out of all of them. It's difficult to find our why, to realize why we're doing things in the first place. Oftentimes it takes a lot of soul searching. Baby steps on this one. And an easy way to start this is ask yourself, why do I do these things? Why do I like to go hiking all the time? Why do I listen to this type of music all the time? What's going on with myself? What is it that I'm really feeling? When you start asking yourself these questions and you can start answering them, that puts you that much more ahead. And that also allows you to start to understand what's going on with yourself. And it may just provide your reason as to why you do what you do and why it is that you wish to be better, to become a better version of yourself, and why you would want to make a resolution in the first place, a new commitment. The next one is definitely the easiest one, but for many, perhaps not. Be grateful. Show some gratitude for yourself, how far you've made it. You know it wasn't always that easy. You know that there have been some hard times. I know there have been some hard times. Start with simply being grateful for yourself and be grateful to yourself. You've made it this far. Many haven't. Many never even got that chance. And then slowly just start to add in more reasons throughout the day as to why you should be thankful. Be grateful that you are even around another year to be able to celebrate. Be grateful for the amazing friends you have, for the fact that you even have a car, if you have one of course, the conveniences you have to enjoy, and enjoy the small things. When you start to do that and you start to pour gratitude everywhere, you'll in turn begin to realize just how amazing the power of gratitude is. Gratitude, I dare say, raises your frequency, your vibration. It allows you to truly appreciate the beauties of the universe and how amazing life really is. Number 3, learn how to be indifferent and avoid taking things personally, and allow yourself to instead bring joy to everyone. We are often caught in a war between who's right and who's wrong, whose pride is stronger than the others, and whose point matters more. When in truth, everyone's point matters. Who knows why people do some of the things that they do sometimes? Some people are going through things that they have no idea what to do about. They can't explain them. They can't describe them. Many of us haven't learned how to deal with our emotions. We haven't learned how to deal with our thoughts. The best thing to do is to just avoid taking things personal and think, how can I turn any situation into a more positive situation? It's incredibly helpful because you can have someone get mad at you. Maybe you accidentally cut somebody off on the freeway and now they're flipping you off, driving down the road, screaming at you. You might have messed up their day a little bit, but maybe this guy's just tired of being cut off. What you can do in turn is simply wave at him if he happens to see you and try and make a symbol like you're sorry for cutting him off, that you never meant to do it, and wish them well in your head. Or maybe the next time one of your friends just seems a little down, or maybe they're being kind of mean. Maybe they're throwing jokes left and right, or they're just acting a certain type of way. Instead of you coming back at them, or maybe trying to prove your point, and maybe you guys get into an argument, try to level with them. Try to simply ask, oh wow, that's how you think? What's making you say that? What's making you feel that way? I'd like to know your side, where's your mind coming from? Because I don't really understand. And say that. It's okay to not understand, to not know what somebody else is trying to say, or to not know why someone's doing something. Simply allowing yourself to be vulnerable will in turn allow somebody else to be vulnerable. It all goes a part of just bringing joy to everyone. When you have that mindset of wanting to at least do your best to make everyone around you feel appreciated, small steps, a simple hi, a simple smile. Instead of giving somebody a snarky comment, maybe that's something you usually do when they're doing something good, simply tell them good job. These are just some of the few things that we can do to become a new and improved version of ourselves. I highly encourage you to continue looking for more reasons as to how you can better yourself, and to start digging in and to start listening to yourself and what it is that you are feeling. Now let's do a quick recap. Understanding yourself is key. That's why number 1 is to figure out your why. You got to figure out why it is you do what you do, or what it is that you want to do and why you want to do that. Find your truth. Find what keeps you here, keeps you alive, and makes you passionate about life. Number 2 being gratitude. The easiest one for sure, because you can simply wake up in the morning and look over, and maybe your partner's in bed, or maybe you got a dog around you, and simply be grateful for them, that they are around. And number 3, be indifferent. Avoid taking things personally. This one is heavily underrated, because in a world where so many more of us are realizing our individual potential, and so many more of us are coming out of our shells, we oftentimes will do it in a very boastful manner without realizing that everyone's point of view is their point of view, and it's their truth, and we need to respect and understand that. And it's best that we use our 2 ears, which allows us to listen twice more than our 1 mouth than we speak, to listen to them to try and figure out what it is that they're trying to say before we jump to conclusions and take it personally. We don't know everybody's lives. Even the people in our lives, the closest ones to us, our best friends, our brothers, our sisters, our mothers, we don't know everything about them, and we don't know what things they've gone through in their lives. So give someone a chance. The next time things seem to be getting a little flustered, take a second, breathe, and you be the one to calm down and try and get their side of the perspective. Try and understand what it is that they're saying. It's been a pleasure talking with everyone. Until next time, continue to live, learn, grow, and love. That's what this beautiful journey is here on this amazing life, on this amazing planet. And I hope that everyone truly is having an amazing start to the new year. Until next time.